Top 10 at 10. Top 10 at 10 on Kaya959.co.za.
This is a monthly special. We do this once a month with Tebogo Mfete, the interpreter, the medium. And this time, the other time we looked at the future, we looked at the past, and this time around we're looking at the interpretation of dreams. Should they have a meaning? Well, here's the Dimakazo. Dimakazo are, Tebogo, I dreamt my best friend's late husband. He came with a group of men to my grandparents' homestead. They said, directions. Then they asked for food. My best friend fainted in the dream when she saw her husband. What does that even mean?
Okay. Dimakazo ke na monna gae a leng a shweleng or the friend.
The friend's husband. Best friend's late husband, yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then who cooked?
She did.
The best friend?
Yeah.
Okay, so it means there's issues of itlozilele sa kenang ka mo jarateng, similar to that other lady's call.
Okay.
He needs to go and collect the spirit of the husband.
So the best friend's she must go and
collect. I collector monna wa gae. And it says ke kro ke batho ba se batho fela ke batho ba le ba practice setso ke batho ba go bogosing ba titlhalosa motorong gore re tswa go bogosing, which is this kingship and all those things.
Yeah.
And then when they cooked, it means sedimo se tshwere ke tlala. He needs to perform a ceremony ya go goga sedimo ya o balata a ba tlhatswe a ba kenye ka mo jarateng. So what she needs to do, she doesn't have to be confused. She needs to keep in touch le family ya kobo to say, how do I do this? How does this unfold? How do I do this process ya ritual? Because they do that. A couple of months they go and collect the spirit, and then by a ritual, so that's what needs to be done. So for that communication, it clearly says there's a lack of the presence is not there, the spirit is not there, it's not happy, it's hungry, it needs to eat, and the ritual needs to be done.
So why is the best friend fainting?
The best friend necessarily fainting, it is not everything in the content of the dream will be important. Could be na fainter because of obona batho ba otibile motho as staying on whatever, and then so there's necessarily nothing to do with
the
content is there's a lack of litlozi le senteng le sa phagamang hantle le sa thabang le batlang ho tsa mosebetsi le je le khore a ke rena ra ja kaofela every day. In the morning we eat, in the afternoon we eat again. So why don't we now once a month we say mama or papa or ausi that drink ya khai or that water or that tea ko lebitleng, and then why would you not invite that it goes into your space? So this is what it's actually all about.
What does it mean if you dream a snake vomiting out a person?
A snake vomiting out a person. It will depend what kind of a snake. So what he didn't tell us is the color, but I'll just try and work around it. So vomiting is not a good thing, and to be swallowed by a snake is also not a good thing, because it could be that lomuntulo une a spirit of amandao, which is the spirit of the waters. So there is something I'm picking up, that there is a spirit of a calling, and then the spirit of the water. So if you are being swallowed, it means that there's something in terms of gift high. So then that plays out, yes, they played out guy snake. But what he was supposed to tell us, what kind of a snake it is and what happened through the vomiting. Because was it only a vomiting, or
is this person alive?
Is this person alive? And the other interpretation could be the ancestors, they're not happy with him in general. If it's a him or her, they're not happy in general. So he needs to do something to understand. Fortunately enough, they didn't leave us a date of birth, so I was gonna
just go there.
Description of what actually is happening.
All right. Tapel.
Yes, that's great.
Gogo kunjani? Thokoza gogo. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a dream that confuses me a bit, right? Whereby I have my aunt who was tied up in ropes, lying on the floor. This aunt of mine, when I was 9, she sexually molested me. Okay, And now I have my mom in the middle and my uncle on the right-hand side who looked disappointed. But now what confuses me is that my mom, as she is crying, she's busy confessing to say, we are sorry for everything that we've done to you, because you were your mama's favorite boy child, and we didn't want to see any progress with you. Forgive us for what we have done, forgive us. And then I started shouting and screaming at my mom to say, but why? What is it that I've done to you to deserve that treatment or that punishment from you?
What's your birthday, Tebelo?
So it's 29/06.
29 June, the year?
81.
29 June 1981. Okay. Can I get
Yeah.
Okay, Tapelo.
Tapelo? Okay, Tapelo. First of all, I'd like to find out something. Baraking, did your mom know that you were molested?
I recently told them this December 2020.
2020 is a recent thing, okay? And okay. So this what it basically means. It means this dream is all about you. Let's leave your mom being in the dream and be your aunt being tied up with ropes. That's what she said. It's about you letting go. You see, this thing happened a long time ago, but you're only able to tell your mom at 2020. You see, so it means that even if mama, you still haven't healed when. So this dream is actually about you. The dream is basically saying to you, you need to let go of this thing, heal, because now the ropes this thing this thing. Get an assistance, either go through a counseling process or talk to someone or in the Western way and because this thing, it's making you to be stuck. Because now, and this thing, what can cookie now, it's me going into your reading. It made you not to trust people. It made you to be you feel unsafe. You don't feel secured. You've got emotional issues. Sometimes sometimes feel like sad. So there's lots of things that goes through in your emotions and in your spirit. So get a professional help before you get in touch with people like us, for you to be able to live out there or to go through the details of that specific moment and in your system and wash it out. And most importantly, forgive the person who did this to you, because you are still hanging into that, and that it's clouding, it's blocking most of your things. And I can reassure you, once you've done this, then you would be able to I would advise that you go to a herbalist and you get water, holy water or something, and then as you bath, you must also get baraking and holy ash. So it's holy water, and then it's going to be holy ash. So you're going to be talking that you are bathing this thing out in terms of the spirit, and you are forgiving this person, and then take that water and then where your normal bath in your normal toilet, there's a reason for that.
So
and let go and never look back. Don't look back. Just my straight mode. You're going to do amazing things, but most of the things, this stagnant, this thing, how? Because this thing has affected you emotionally. It has affected your confidence. It has affected yourself as a man. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust your decisions that you make. You caution yourself a lot. You need to let loose and let go.
Thanks, bro. There you go. Mamela he. Also fades. No meds. On
the streets, on the air, since I had this strange dream this week. Mokito high Tbose. Just like a smoke on the mom. I can't get to a dining room. Ke thola hore heat ya paraffin ya tuka mara a ona motho e light leng ya itukela fela hona mo go sa gama ke smoko go bane le lentsu fela le fihlang go nna gore ke gemetse go ba rapelle metsi ao bese ke nka jeke eo ke tshela mollo but ha ke etsa jalo instead of mollo o fele the flame it grew bigger and bigger ke phapama mo he ha ke tshela metsi ka tholo mollo o yanong wa gola so ba mogolo yanong.
All right, that's Bulelo. Metsi turned into paraffin.
Yes, I love this dream, and I like the complex of it, and this person that is telling us about this dream. Point number one, she's a gifted person. She's a prayer. Fire means that there's something that is going to brew, that is going to divide either the family or the people within her space. She, as an individual, she's the one who's got the solution. What is the solution? The solution is for her, Horatimo Mullo, is to pray about whatever that is going to come. Because this thing that is coming is very huge and is going to divide the whole family. It's a fire, not necessarily in a physical format like a fire, but it's something huge.
That is going to engulf the family.
Exactly, definitely. You see, so she needs to pray about it. Because also when I pick up as she speaks, there's lots of things that are happening in the family, lots of accusations in terms of witchcraft and all this, that, and gossip and all that. So there's something that is brewing. And from where I'm sitting, there's two females within the family, and she knows them, that are instigators in the family, that they are doing this thing. So she needs to be careful about these two women. The other one is a short woman with a bit of a body, a bit chubby. She needs to pay attention. She needs to pray very hard, because this thing is going to happen starting from this is October. Anytime from the 10th of November is going to happen. It's going to cause a big chaos in the family. So she needs to pray.
The solution?
The solution is for her to pray and get help. Get help through the ancestors. Go and communicate and communicate le Modimo to say ke kopa mphe matla ntwa ka e bona shile ke khole ba mpontse yona through mo ditorong, and ba itse nna I'm the solution. I need to ke rapele. So I ka prayer yaka this thing e khona hore e tloge. She needs to get a red candle and within 12 and 3 midnight, and then just pray with it, and everything will be well.